Calm down. Mother knows. What's up, gentlemen? It is your girl United Lee Random, and today I am washing my face, and this is like really I'm recording the day after I recorded me wearing the two same outfits. So I'm on a roll now. Like, this is my third time recording in a row of me washing my face. So I'm pretty proud of myself. Hi. I'm not wearing my wig right now, and that's something that, you know, I'm not going out into public with. My braids, they have grown. They have grown out. The only thing I've really been doing with my braids is, oh my gosh, it is light bright up in here. I looked at myself in the mirror. But the only thing I've been doing with my braids is using this premium CBD 3-time triple strength superpower miracle growth, right? It's anti-itching, it's anti-odor, it's regrowth, strength, and repair. Touch and feel the miracle. You feel me? And all I really do is like every other braid, I kind of drizzle it in there. So I just go down the braid, you know, just down the braid. And I feel like it is doing its job. However, I don't really know because I don't necessarily wear my hair in braids to really count on it growing back. But I think it's definitely doing something because look at my regrowth. You feel me? I definitely like the feeling it gives my head. You know, it gives me like a peppermint twist kind of feeling on my head. It definitely is like invigorating. So I would say, hey, try it out if you guys have it. And then on top of that, what I do with my hair is, y'all didn't ask for a hair care routine, but I'm coming home and I'm doing stuff for my body. So I use this, and I don't know if the product thing is on. Come on, focus. Good girl. I use that, and then I also sometimes spritz my hair with a little bit of aqua. I have these two things, so Urban Hydration and Camille Rose. Now, I like Camille Rose. Like back in the day, whenever I washed, come on now, whenever I washed my hair, I would put this on. It was super hydrating, but this is actually the Tangle and Braid Spray, so it's conditioning and whatnot. So I just kind of go through it, and after I oil my scalp, I just kind of, you know, spray my braids, you know? Spray my braids. And then, you know, like after I spray my braids, you know, I'm not necessarily focusing on my scalp, just focusing on my braids. I come in and I just rub it through, and then I turn around and I get my little Camille Rose. Now, all I need isn't even a teaspoon, not even a tablespoon. I just need a drop, okay? Because all I'm doing is sealing my ends. Okay, that was more than a drop. That was a lot more than a drop. But all I'm doing is sealing my ends. So I come over here and I'm like, one at a time. You get some moisture, you know? And I don't care if it's super moisturized. I just want my ends sealed, okay? And you get some moisture. And I go through every single one of my ends, you know, making sure that they got their moisture on, because I don't really be taking care of my hair, you know, when it's in its braids. And it's cool, it's dandy, you know, it learned how to survive. But when you do take care of your hair, amazing, you know, amazing. So I come by and I'm like, okay, ends, you will be moisturized. And so this is just, that's just my ends, you know, nice and moisturized. They still have a spring to them. And boom, I just throw a wig on. The only thing that's kind of suffering is my hairline is kind of getting some stress. I'm not losing hair, it's just, it's sore, because every time I wear a wig, the lace irritates that, okay? So I've been dealing with that. And you guys probably, you know, again, did not ask for a hair care routine, but I was gonna give you that before I started washing my face. And we're gonna get into washing my face after this intro. So you thought you could, we 3 minutes in, you thought you could avoid the intro. No, baby. The intro was waiting for you, okay? We do the intro when I want to do the intro. So let's go ahead and get into it.
That's right, baby.
Yeah, baby. Tell him again.
Intro comes up whenever you feel like it.
Oh, I done turned off the light. Yeah, what he said.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And we are back, you guys. Got my soap on my hands, wet my face, and now we're going in. Now, I noticed that I have some hair growing out of my face, which, you know, kind of sounds like PCOS. And let me tell you, I don't know because I never got tested for it. Anyway, I got some hair growing on my chest, and I'm like, man, I am this close to going to buy some tweezers because I don't know where our tweezers are. And like also like Slick wanting to shave my face. I don't have problems with facial hair. I just have problems with facial hair on me. You know, me and Stuart was having this conversation earlier, and I was like, you know, I feel kind of bad because people on TikTok really see me as a plus girl, you know, confident, a plus girl that is confident in her size and body and whatnot. And I guess y'all could probably see me as a plus size girl that is confident in her size and body and whatnot. But in actuality, your girl struggles with food. I struggle with food. I overeat. Sometimes I don't eat. And like, honestly, nowadays, I rarely get to the point where I just don't eat. Like, I'm at least eating one time a day, and that's kind of like me just kind of forcing myself because I went through a period of not even knowing what it felt like to be hungry. I lived a very privileged life, and I will say, like, yes, I lived a I had a privilege. Oh, I'm just dropping everything. Give me a second. I had a privileged life, okay? Like, I was traumatized. But one of the traumas that I have is not food insecurity. Because if we did not have food in the house, it wasn't because there was lack of money. It was because we just didn't go to the store yet. Now, I might be like ignoring some memories or something, you know, like push some memories back in the past. And I might not have the full story. But I think I live pretty privileged in the way of we had food, always had food. My mom was a bigger girl. She wasn't gonna let us go hungry. We had a deep freezer full of meat. All we had to do was just go in there and defrost the freezer, you know? There was always food. It just wasn't always the food that you wanted, okay? I wanted fruit roll-ups. My mom was like, you ain't got no fruit roll-ups money. You know what I'm saying? But like, I still wanted the fruit roll-ups. I still wanted the Gushers. So like, I grew up with food, so it's weird. But my mom stopped really cooking. Like, I can hear your radio thing up here while I am recording. That means the people in the video can also hear it. Stuart.
Yeah?
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I turned it down.
I can still hear it. Thank you. So we're gonna make this quick because Stuart trying to play his little video and like in the middle of me doing this. So anyway, yeah. So I don't know if I sprayed or put oil on my face yesterday. I think I put oil on my face. I'm gonna spray it. No, I think I sprayed. I'll put oil on my face today. So anyway, yeah, we were talking about that, and I think, like I said, very blessed, very blessed. Oh yes. But at the end of the day, you know, the amount of food you had in and out of your house, you know, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because I still got eating food issues, okay? Like, I just have very bad habits. My mom did not necessarily have good habits when it came with food, and I kind of picked it up through her, okay? My sister literally lived off of a loaf of bread every day at one point. Like, she just got a good metabolism, if you can say so yourself. I will say so myself, but you know, I don't know. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this off my face. It's already rinsed off, but you know, I got water in my eye, so I didn't want to open my eye completely. But we were talking about that, and I was like, the most upsetting thing about becoming this fatspiration, okay, this like inspiration of like loving yourself and feeling beautiful in who you are is like, I like women. I like chubby women. I like rolls. I like all these things about women. I like stretch marks. You know, I like this, okay? And I don't have a problem with my body, but also I sometimes have a problem with my body. You know, like you can't wear certain things. And I grew up always having this idea that my body wasn't good enough or my body wasn't what I wanted it to be. So like growing up with that idea in your mind, like one day I'm going to change it, one day I'm going to change it, one day day I'm going to change it, puts you in a position where I don't think I have a lot of self-love for me as much as I have love for other people. And it really sucks to be like open about like, hey, you know, I don't like my body as much as you guys might think I like my body. Like, I'll stand in front of you belly all out and won't feel really ashamed, but like also no one's really looking at me. Like, people look at me after I post it, but you guys aren't looking at me when I stand in front of the mirror, okay? Like, I can let all hang because it's not like you're really here until you're here, okay? And when I'm making my posts and stuff like that, I wasn't really expecting so many people to pop up. And then the people that did pop up were very loving and they were very kind and they were hyping your girl up. So it made me feel good. But it sucks to say that I don't think I can really be that image of a self-love queen just yet, because I still have to learn to grow to love myself, you know, and that's it. Like, I walk around and I'm okay with letting it all hang because I am a nudist, okay? Like, when I'm at home, I'm completely naked. Throw on a t-shirt, let my belly hang because I'm not thinking about my body. But like, other than that, being a nudist and like also having self-love, they don't like being a nudist does not cancel out the need for me to search or find more self-love. I think that's, in some cases, I am beautiful, but I can't help but look at the younger pictures of me and look at how I never took a picture of my full body, or when I did, it was like I wasn't having my face in the picture, or how like I remember those feelings of not feeling satisfied with my own body. Because even when I was small, like, I still had this little tummy, like, and it wasn't like something that hung, it was just like something that was there. Like, it was like a gap between my lady bits and my tummy. And I was just like, well, why couldn't my fupa be bigger, you know? Like, I wanted all of these different things. Like, why couldn't I be shorter, like a shorter, chubbier girl? I'm just tall and awkward shaped, okay? So like, I have my, I think people on YouTube know that I'm more so like, not necessarily like really insecure, but I do have body issues, because like, you guys have seen videos where I'm like, I'm an ugly fat girl. I truly believe I am an ugly fat girl. But on TikTok, it's another image that I think they have of me, and I don't know how true that image of me is. So it's just a complex feeling, if I could say so myself. Okay, like, does that make sense? Like, let me know down below if that makes any sense. But I'm gonna go ahead and put on my morning nutrients face oil, okay? It's been a while. Ooh. Why do I have I don't have a lot of the night oil, but I have a lot of the morning nutrients oil. But then I'm running out of the morning nutrients like cream, but I have a lot of the oil, like the night nutrients cream, like, if that makes any sense. So, you know, this product is just going, but it's going at random rates. Like, I never know when it's going to be the last day so far. But I'm enjoying using it. But, like, look at this. I don't know if y'all can see it. Anyway, I don't know if y'all saw that or not. But, like, it's going at its own rate, and I don't know what to do about it. The day cream is lighter than the night cream. So, I think the night cream pretty much goes for longer. Like, this just rubs on like a oil, like not necessarily a oil, but like a butter, if you will. But I definitely like my skin. It's definitely feeling good. It's feeling silky. It's feeling smooth. It's enjoying the products, and I'm enjoying just sitting back and like just touching myself. Like, oh yeah, just touch yourself today. So at this point, I'm happy that you guys stuck around and talked to me and hung with me and chilled with me. Let me know how y'all feel about my hair care routine, and also like how I feel about like being the ugly fat girl, and it's so weird because like I don't even think I really got to the deep of the conversation that I had with Stu, but it was just like, hey, I'm really insecure, but also I like this on other women, so why can't I like it on myself? And Stu said, well, you know, you don't necessarily have to like it on yourself. But I'm like, that makes me a hypocrite. Why can't I be confident and fun and like love myself the way I am without wanting to change. Because how can I tell other people that they're beautiful and like that I love this about them and this and that, and tell them they don't have to change if I myself feel like I want to change or I want to do something different, right? I just can't. I just don't want to be that person. But here's the thing. Humans, we are hypocritical, and I have to accept that I'm just going to be hypocritical. I just don't want to be hypocritical, you know? I don't want somebody coming back and throwing that in my face like, I thought you were for body positivity, and I don't necessarily think I'm for body positivity the way that people want me to be for body positivity, because I'm all for it. If you want surgery, go get your surgery. Like, this is just a human experience. You do what you want to do with it, okay? But like, you know, things come with consequences, so make sure you research that. Because if I could, these bitties, they might be a little bit smaller, you feel me? And the only reason I'm waiting out is, you know, to have children and whatnot. But like, at the end of the day, you know, I don't know. I'm rambling because it's just something that made me feel very much emotional. It made me feel anxious, if I'm going to be real with you. I felt very anxious about it. I was like, oh my gosh, Stuart, like, is this going to be the next thing I have to worry about? Like, not necessarily worry about or work on. Like, work on myself about this. Like, 2022, all about getting my eating habits together. Because this was about, you know, coming out about my mom. And like, this 2021 and like the last few years was about getting rid of the toxic people in my life and just opening up my voice and letting my throat be heard, letting my inner child be heard, okay? So now, like, what do we do next? What are we stepping into next, you know? Also, let me know down below what's something that you're stepping in for 2020. It's never too early to really start planning your future. Well, yeah, never too early to start planning your future, or just start setting goals. Because if you don't set goals, how do you know when you reach them? You feel me? So anyway, I'm going to go brush my teeth. I have been doing it very consecutively for like, I think almost a week now. And I'm very amazed because I can't tell you. I think this is the most consecutive time that I've been brushing my teeth twice a day in like years, okay? Like, I'm gonna be real with you. So anyway, much love and positive vibes, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, and